channel, guys. Today we're going to show you how to deal with the Nogi della Riva guard. We made a video recently on attacking from della Riva, using it to transition into more established guards and to leg locks and to backtakes, etc. Check out that video. Today we're going to show you how to deal with the Nogi della Riva. Let's get to it. Okay, so first let's look at the Nogi della Riva. Now, as I discussed in the previous video where we were attacking from della Riva, it is a, so go into della Riva please, it's more of a transitional guard. So Yolinde is not going to stay here and wait for me to start attacking and passing. So she's going to use this to enter different guards, etc. So you have to be a little bit quick. I'm just going to show you some basic mechanics. Would you please drop this leg, please? Just so we can look a bit more at the hook. So she has a shallow hook, there's a bit of space. Yeah, if she goes too deep with the hook, one of my basic things to do is cup the knee and the heel and pull it through as I sit down into a back step into a 411 saddle position. So Yolinde obviously has a good control of the shallow della Riva to prevent me from getting that knee line in. Yeah, I'm just going to show you how to strip this first grip. Now, what I actually want to do is I want to strip the grip on her hook with my hamstring. So I'm going to extend my hamstring. Now, if she has a sloppy hook, yeah, I can just strip it off with my hamstring. That does expose my knee, which we covered in the previous video, but it's a good way to strip the hook. Now, if she has a sticky hook, it might be hard for me to strip it, so that's why I use this one with a C-grip to block on her shin, close to my thigh, and then as I press in, boom, extend and strip the hook, and from there I can start passing. The second leg, now we just put this down so you can see what happened here. The second leg is pretty easy to strip. I can either lift it up or I can push it down. If Yolinde tries to put it back up, it's very hard here. I have more pressure, gravity and control. Yeah. So we want to do both of these simultaneously and just do the first basic pass, which I think is pretty easy to deal with it. So she has me in a della Riva. Normally she would immediately start off balancing me and trying to sweep, etc. So I have to keep good balance with my hips. I C-grip, extend my hamstring and simultaneously strip this grip off. Catch it to the other side and sit down into a leg drag position from where I start my pass. So I think getting into the leg drag is good. If you don't strip the hooks, yeah, if you just focus on this leg and you want to go to a leg drag here, you're stuck with that hook. Now you could injure your opponent if you just start pressing hard into her and injure her knee and her hook. I don't really care about that if I were to be in competition, but in sparring and so I don't want to injure my opponent, and still I'm stuck with the hook. So first strip the hook. Control, extend the hamstring, yeah, get the leg to the opposite position, push it down, get your chest in and start going for a leg drag. If she controls my heel still with her grip, I don't really care, I just sit down on the knee and sprawl a bit out. But I think the leg drag, even though it's easy, I think there's more there. So this one, I really like going into the back step 411 if there's space, yeah, to enter for leg locks. But if she does a good job of maintaining distance here and keeping pressure, it's pretty hard. The leg drag is easy to go. I can also just do the same thing, strip the grip and just sit down into my own single leg kicks or reap and start attacking from here if I want to get into leg locks instead of passing. But I would recommend you go for the pass. Now the next one is a bit fancy and it might catch your opponent off guard, but it's a nice way to pass. Now I want to get a little bit of an angle perpendicular to her, so I don't want to be straight here and start passing. I want to be a little bit towards backstepping, just a tiny bit. Now I'm not going to use the close hand for this hook. I'm going to use the far side hand to control this hook here, yeah? Now my other hand is going to go underneath. Now usually this leg is posting somewhere around my hip or my knee, or it's cupping behind my knee if she wants to drag me forward, whatever. So that's my cue. Now what I want to do is I want to do like sit out. So control this heel here on the inside, yeah, to keep control, yeah. And I start backstepping a little bit and sitting down with this leg, this arm underneath with my elbow. Now I swim immediately down to the mat so she doesn't re-guard with her knee to her chest. You see? So that's why my elbow goes to the mat as I spin to the back. Let's look at that from the other side, please. So she goes into the shallow della Riva. Far side hand controls. I do a little bit of a back step and I just sit down and try to slide her grip with the wrist off. I don't care if she controls, I'm just going to sit on her knee here as this one elbows underneath her far side knee. So I'm here, swim through, here, nice. Yeah, swim, control and pass. I want to do one more time so you can see the footwork. So I think we should be a little bit in this angle, please. Yeah, go for the della Riva. Now mind the footwork, yeah, beautiful. So we're here, yeah, I take a little bit of a back step angle, yeah. I don't want her to focus on this grip, I want to control this, sit down and be here. So I'm sitting down and pushing into my armpit. If she tries to retract this leg to the opposite side, I'm stuck, yeah. And then I go on my knees and switch. Yeah, from there on I can go into pillow holds, cradles, side control, etc. So it's a bit more of a fancy, quick one, which is really cool. Or we just leave it for Instagram. And the final one, I think this one is really cool, is we're gonna go with a long step. So, yet again, same thing applies. She has shallow de la Riva. I wanna strip the grip, yeah? And I keep control of this leg. So I hold this one, strip this one. As I strip it, yeah, I'm going to long step and sit next to her in Ushiro Keskatami. Now, as I mentioned, we can use the knee line to go for the 411, or we can just start reverse half guard passing here, trying to get my foot out and switch to side control. Yeah? Now from here, there's something else we can do. Just show the whole thing in a second, but for now, let's just stay here and retrain ourselves from keep on moving up and down. So I'm here, yeah? Now instead of controlling her upper body or going underneath her armpit here and start like passing this reverse half guard, yeah, or Ushiro Keskatami, I'm gonna keep control of this heel and I'm gonna put my elbow on her far side hip, here. As I roll over to the shoulder, I'm gonna put my foot on the back side of her calf. I hope it's clear to see on camera. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna roll, put my foot behind her knee, extend her, and chase her back. Yeah? We're gonna need a little bit more momentum and space to do this one, but I wanna cut it down in steps for you guys so you can see what's happening instead of having to rewind this video 20 times. So let's do it one more time in steps and then we do it one more time fluently. So the steps are gonna be controlling this leg, C-gripping here, extending, long stepping and staying close to the hip. That's the first step. Now I'm gonna roll on this shoulder as I put my left foot behind her knee here. I'm just controlling this one so she doesn't curl it back. If she does, and she starts taking back, I usually use that to get this leg either out or start going back into leg legs. The more she curls my leg here, the better. It's easier for me to go to her back from here. Just keep this. I roll on my shoulder, I invert here, and I put my foot behind her knee on the leg that I'm controlling with my hand. So we roll, put it behind her, extend, and go for the back. Yeah? Now once the whole thing. Okay, so we're just switching up the angle so you can see how we do the backtake from here. So the whole thing would be strip the grip, yeah? Long step, control the hip, extend, and chase her back from here. Okay, so there you have some options, some passes to deal with the Nogi de la Riva, being aware of our options to backstep, attack the leg, to long step, go for the back, or to sit through and pass or leg drag and just go for a pass on the side control. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Peace.